Guess what? You're never gonna believe it. I've made another video. And as usual, as when I make builds, this is my first time playing on it. Concept wise, as usual, it's really good. I didn't equip reinforce. Whatever, okay. I saw a video recently about a talent. I think it's a oh god. Get out of this. But I think it's Bloodrend and a Crystal Path, or just Frostra in general. I do not have enough posture to fight this guy. Yeah, I do not have enough posture to fight this guy. Yeah, but what it does is okay, I'm just ass at this game all of a sudden. I'm bad at the game, but what it does is anytime I get a guard break, I will pretty much proc like a bunch of I can't remember. I think it's blood run talents. It gives like a crazy amount of blood poisoning. Yeah, look. So as soon as I hit him, I got him to 60% blood poisoning. You see that shit? Just from all the crystals detonating and from chilling. He now can't prop deep gems on me. Or I'm pretty sure he can't proc deep gems. Yeah, every time I proc a crystal explosion. Let me get out of that. I'll just tank the posture. I will not tank the posture. I'm dead as hell. But every single 4.9% from one guard break. Okay, I think the red bar is blood poisoning. And if I'm correct, from a single guard break, that guy went from 0 blood poisoning to 89%. Hold on. How does blood poison and if that's true, that is completely absurd. With the Stoneheart crit always being a guard break, I should be able to do some good shit. Essentially, as pretty much whenever I want, or whenever I get a guard break, I get damage reduction, they can't prop deep gems, a whole bunch of shit. Oh wait, I've got to hold up. There we go. I keep fucking okay. I gotta move that. Yeah, I gotta move that. But essentially, I should be doing insane posture. Like, I don't really need to worry about posture damage. But look, now he's got a crazy amount of blood poisoning. And I'm on my favorite weapon, so I'm happy. Uh-oh. Why am I still negative off that? Oh? Yep, and yep, that was an intentional block vent predict. That was like insane. And also, this build is pretty good. I'm using Icebringers, which is just free, which is pretty much just more orbital ice. And maybe it's just me. I feel like my parries are getting a little bit better. I think it's pretty hard to parry with the orbital ice up personally, but So I do very good. I do very good shit. I actually want to test something. I'm gonna get someone to hold block on me. Maybe I'll do it with an alt account, or when I do a showcase of this build, I will. What's it? I'll show how much blood poisoning people get. This is Gale. This is it's gonna be annoying. Oh, I thought he would be. I'm in a bad spot. Look at that. Look how much blood or okay, I think that's just how much blood he has. Let me get that up. This cannot be a real human being. If I got the double guard break, it would have been all over my pants. He just keeps going for it, and because I have Ghost, I'm not really affected by it. Your gimmick is not gonna work. Holy damage. I need one guard break and it's over. And I do this. Get the vein tendrils. I got miss. What? But that was a lot. I I don't want to speak too early because I am having fun, and I don't want to say this is the best build I've ever made because I've pretty much put that for like every build I've made in the past maybe month or two. I've made a crazy amount of builds. If you look at the videos I've done, there's just like 40. I think I made 7. I don't know if I've shown off all of them. I'm pretty sure I have, but I've made like 7 new builds, and all of them just keep getting better and better. I think I'm getting better at build making and just in general getting better at this game, but these people are. I'm in lower elo, so let me get my uppercut off. How did that not hit him? That sucks. I I'm I'm struggling here. Can you air swing the? Can you air swing that? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm still learning it. I think it's probably raps. I got chipped out. That sucks. 42% though. For not hitting him that much, that's pretty good damage. But ah, I'm trying my hardest to talk about shit, and it's getting a lot more difficult. Actually, another update. I've been doing a lot of updates on me learning Marvel, and so what I've been doing is I wake up, do usually what I like to do is I wake up, do the deep like my one daily video, or if I want to, I'll do another one, but I usually don't. And then make the video, shower, get the rest of my day going, and then I'll go and play a little bit of Marvel in my free time because I enjoy the game and learning it is really fun. So I like to what I want to memorize, like I want to drill this into my head. But Akuma is like Akuma Raging Demon, I need to learn. Or I have it down. I just want to like make sure it's in there. And so in learning to do it consistently, it's been like, hey, oh, I only have 7% blood poisoning on him. My second time using blood run. I used to hate it. I used to hate fighting it. I do still find fighting blood run a little bit annoying, but it's still fun. This guy's like a respectful mage player. Like he's not doing all the mage shit he should be doing, but eventually he's gonna learn all the movement and all the other nonsense. I also need to be spamming my ice cubes more. GG's. But so in learning Akuma Raging Demon, I also decided like I'm gonna actually watch the game. Before, when I would play fighting games, I heard a quote from Low Tier God like a few years back. It was watching someone play your character better than you and taking notes is like watching your wife get fucked and and then trying to learn from it. And for some reason, I think this is like peak alpha male Andrew Tate shit where I don't really understand it, but I thought it was pretty funny, and so I was like, let me just not watch anyone else play my character. And that's like translated to pretty much every fighting game I've ever played. And so I was like, let me actually watch people play Akuma. I watched a little bit of Tampa Never Sleeps, and it's really been helping me. If that hit, that would have been huge Stoneheart damage. This guy seems very passive. You get over there. Let me get in that. Oh, thank God. Get my ice cubes up. You know what? Now I'm gonna force you to come to me. You gonna predict parry? That sucks. Oh my gosh, this guy has no HP. I didn't really like fighting that guy. For 6 Elo, I feel like that wasn't worth it. But anyways, in watching Tampa Never Sleeps, I think the dude was name was Zenpool. And he hit a crazy combo against another guy. I think he was Static. I don't remember the full name. I remember Zenpool's full name because it was just that, but it was like Static something. And he had a really cool Akuma combo. And in seeing that combo, I think I figured out how to play the character. He has a move called, I think it's Demon Flip. I know that's what it's called in other games, but what the move does is it does a little flip. It super cancels things, or it's a super cancelable. And the three options that I can choose from are pretty good. One OTGs, the other one just does a big like floor bounce, so I can actually continue combos off of it. He seems to be like okay. That is a very weird hitbox. He's predict pairing. I'm gonna block this guy. I don't want to fight him. I want to actually like get better. And because if I wanted to do this for the elo, I'd probably just play a meta build. Come over here, jackass. He's gonna bend. Yeah. What? Get over here, dude. He's out of ether. There you go, man. See, that is the closest we've had to an interaction this entire game. Oh, bottom freeze, my savior, dude. You know what? No, we're both playing passively. We are both not going to be approaching each other. I'll throw. I'll just throw these from afar. I'll just continue talking. Anyways, he did a really cool Demon Flip is incredibly good for Akuma. It's just the input for it is pretty difficult, and I'm trying to learn it more consistently because it's like a I don't know how many of you play fighting games and know motion inputs and all that, but it's the word for it is it's a backwards hado. You gotta you ready? Where it's like I'm gonna block this guy. Where it's so instead of so instead of doing quarter circle backwards, it is a I think you go forward, down, and then like down left to do it. And it is for me coming straight off like fighters, 2x KO, Grand Blue. The input's pretty hard for me to land consistently, but after a while, I've gotten a lot more used to it, and that move is nuts, dude. It is enabling me to do so many more combos. I might actually do a video just playing the game, like showing off some of the combos that I've learned for Akuma. But the thing I need to work on is now that I know how to play this one character, I need to make a team around him. And I gotta get some like valuable characters. I still haven't figured it out yet. I'm surprised he didn't do just the silent art move. That was a very weird. I'm just gonna ghost. I don't want to deal with that. Having ghost is just so like handy. I don't like that. I don't like that weapon. You should not. I parried you. Your thing should be over. See that? But get some extra blood poisoning on him. Most of the people fighting me today and being so like passive. Like I'm getting bored, man. This is gonna be the last game, but I'm very glad I got to talk about, just learning Marvel. If I had to recommend a game, it would definitely be that. What is wrong with you? I don't like fighting these people. Climbed up a good amount of elo. I'm gonna call it here. I recommend picking up a fighting game. I recommend picking up Marvel. I recommend picking up Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters, when I get online again, I am absolutely going to make a bunch of videos on because it said spring 2026 and Daima Goku is about to come out, and I'm super excited for that because Super Saiyan 4 will always be my favorite transformation of all time. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this guy that I just killed so I can make it into a title. Yeah, I'm calling it here. Yeah, I can't. The fucking screenshot thing's not letting me end the video.